Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to change the final drive oil in this 2020 R1250GS. I'm also going to share some information that I have learned about the right type of oil and all the confusion about the oil for this motorcycle. These videos are sponsored by Packmoto Motorcycle Tours and Rentals. You can rent a motorcycle just like this one here in beautiful Bend, Oregon. We also have maintenance kits for your water-cooled R1200 and R1250 motorcycles. So let me show you one of these kits. Okay, so the first kit is a oil change kit. This should be done every 6,000 miles or once a year. This kit includes 4 quarts of this Castrol 4T 5W40 motor oil. Meets all of the specifications for the BMW motorcycle recommended by BMW. It's JASO MA2 and API SL rated. It also includes an high flow Filtro HF160 oil filter and an M20 crush ring. So that's all in the oil change kit. For the 12 or 24,000 mile kit, which you should do every other year or at 12 or 24,000 miles, it also includes a high flow Filtro air filter, 7915, 2 NGK laser iridium spark plugs. These are the LMAR8AI10 spark plugs, as well as 1 quart of this gear oil. So this is Hypoid gear oil, 70W80 GL5 rated oil. We'll talk more about this in this video. So both these kits are available here at the Packmoto Tours website. Okay. If you like these videos, please subscribe down here, give us a thumbs up or a like. Lots of videos on a variety of projects on your water-cooled R1200 or R1250 motorcycles, oil changes, spark plugs, final drive oil, air filters, removing and replacing your wheels, all kinds of projects. So subscribe down here and give us a thumbs up. Okay, one more thing before we get started. Okay, as I said, I also want to share some information that I've learned through my research and reading about the gear oil needed for the R1250 motorcycle. So the final drive oil that's recommended by BMW is the BMW Hypoid Axle Oil G3. It is a 70W80 GL5 rated oil. BMW played with the words a little bit in the branding of that oil to, at least in my opinion, make it very confusing. So all GL5 oils are Hypoid oil. So this oil here made by Mopar is a GL5 rated oil. As you can also see, it is 70W80 rated. So the GL5 rating is the gear oil classification, which is different than the viscosity of the oil, which is 70W80. So this oil here exactly meets the BMW specification. The final drive oil needed on the older, the water-cooled R1200s was this 75W90 gear oil, which is also a GL5 rated oil. My understanding, many shops are either recommending this oil or using this oil if you take it to a shop to have work done, but it does not meet the exact specification. The BMW oil is available from several online retailers. The problem is it's just very, very expensive. It's about $50 to $60 for 1/2 of a liter. So this is a much more economical solution. Again, the Mopar 70W80 GL5. This is a Hypoid axle oil, meets all of the specifications from BMW. So I hope that helped cleared up a little bit of information on these oils for this motorcycle. Okay, you ready to get started? Let's go get to it. Okay, to give us access to the filler, we need to remove this mud flap. So there are 3 T30 screws here, so we will just pop those out and take off this mud flap, and gives us access to everything. We are going to remove the filler cap with a 6mm hex. See if I can give you a view of the drain plug there. All right, now with a T45 Torx, we will remove the drain plug. So I have a new O-ring, so I will replace that. I actually needed some needle nose pliers to get that O-ring off, and I'm going to slide a new one back on. Okay, there we go. You can see there's some gunk that's been caught by the little magnetic piece there, so I'm going to try to clean that out a little bit. Replace the drain plug. Okay, we're going to torque the drain plug to 20 Newton meters. There we go. So this final drive oil exactly meets the BMW specification. So it is 70W80. GL5 rated, which means it's a hypoid axle oil. So this is a direct replacement and significantly less expensive. I made a bottle here. You can buy these like at a beauty store or a drugstore. 180 milliliters. I measured that out already. And so now we'll just gradually fill her up. Okay, 180 milliliters installed. There's the filler cap, a new M12 crush ring, this also gets torqued to 20 Newton meters. Okay, there we go. I like to use a little blue Loctite. And finally, we'll torque this end at 8 Newton meters. All right. Okay, I think you'd have to agree that is an easy project. I think, in my opinion, that's the easiest maintenance project on the motorcycle. An oil change and filter is probably the second easiest. In fact, this is so easy that even though it's recommended every 12,000 miles or every other year, because it's so easy and you get so much of this final drive oil at a time, that I replace it every single time I do an oil change. So just to recap, of course you need the final drive oil, which we have here. You need for the R1250, you need a 70W80 oil, that's the viscosity, and it needs to be GL5 rated, which is compatible for hypoid gears. I like to use this little bottle that I've pre-measured at a line for the 180 milliliters that this bike needs. And then of course for tools, you'll need a T45 Torx, that's the drain plug. You need a 6mm hex for the filler cap. And then to take off the mud flap, you need a T30 Torque. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, these are sponsored by PackMoto Motorcycle Tours and Rentals. If you like the videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.